Today on the Scran line, I'm going to show you how to make these gorgeous little pumpkin patch truffles. These are perfect for this time of the year, Halloween and Thanksgiving. They're so easy to make and so moist. This is made up of my pumpkin bread recipe from last week, and I'm going to show you just how easy and cute these are to make right now. Before we begin making our pumpkin bites, I want to take you over to the stove because I want to show you how to melt the candy melts. So I've got some water gently boiling in a pot on my stove, and to that I'm going to add a heat-proof bowl. You want to make sure that the bottom of the bowl is not touching the water, otherwise you risk burning your chocolate. You want to add your orange candy melt into the bowl along with the coconut oil, which is going to help thin it out, and it's going to make coating these pumpkin bites a lot easier. Let that melt for about 10 to 15 minutes on a medium heat until it's nice and smooth. Right, so we're going to let these candy melts cool to room temperature. I've just popped them on top of a heat-proof mat so they're not touching my very cool bench. Otherwise, they're actually going to start setting. So let them cool, and we're going to move on to making the pumpkin bites. Now, today I'm going to be using my recipe from last week. Last week's recipe was my chocolate chip pumpkin bread, and we're going to be using the exact same recipe today, minus the chocolate chips. I left the chocolate chips out because it's going to make rolling these into nice round balls a lot easier. This thing smells so amazing, guys. Like, I think I might just have a little cheeky bite. Once you've got nice fine crumbs, add that to a large mixing bowl if you've been using your food processor. I have some of my delicious, perfectly smooth cream cheese frosting. You can watch the recipe for that if you click up there. It's so delicious and perfectly paired with pumpkin spices and pumpkin bread. So we're going to be adding a couple tablespoons into the cake crumbs, and we're going to mix it together. And what it's going to do is it's going to make these a little bit creamier, but it's also going to help everything come together. Once you can see that it's forming a dough, we're pretty much ready for the rolling stage. Set this aside, and over here I have my baking tray lined with a silicone baking mat. If you don't have one of these, you can just use baking paper. Using a cookie scoop is going to make this such an easy process. So I'm just going to use it to scoop out some of that cake ball mixture, and we're going to scoop it onto our baking tray. So you want to continue doing that until you've pretty much used all of your mixture. Use the palm of your hands to roll the mixture into round balls and set them aside. Now that we have these nicely rolled up, I'm just going to set them aside, and we've got our room temperature chocolate that we melted a little bit earlier on. You can see it's still really runny and melted, it hasn't set. So I'm just going to pop one of these cake balls into the chocolate and use our fork to roll it around and cover it in that chocolate. We're going to gently lift it out and just tap it on the side of your bowl just to let any of the excess chocolate drip off the cake ball. I'm going to use a spatula to help get this off the fork and back onto our silicone baking mat. Just a note, guys, I've got a glass of hot water here, and each time I dip my pumpkin bites into the chocolate, I pop my spatula and fork into the glass of water and just give it a bit of a clean and wipe it down with a paper towel so that each time you're coating these pumpkin bites, you're ending up with a nice clean fork and spatula. So I'm going to keep on coating these, and then I want to come back and show you the next step, which is actually really fun. Quickly popping in, guys, to make sure that you guys know that I upload 2 videos each week, and if you hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to that, you'll be notified each time there's a new video. By the way, do you love my apron as much as I do? If you do, hit the like button for my new apron. Back to the video. Now that we've got all of our cake balls coated in the orange chocolate, we're gonna be making this, or the remaining orange chocolate, a shade darker, because we're gonna use this to add some details on the pumpkin bites. So over here, I have a little bit of melted chocolate. This one is dark, you can use milk if you like. And we're really only gonna use a very small amount of this and mix it into the remaining orange chocolate. So once you have that mixed evenly, I've got a piping bag here which I fitted the end of with a number 4 piping tip. You don't want to pour all of your chocolate in here, maybe just half to begin with, because this is going to set as we decorate and we want to be able to melt the chocolate as we kind of progress in the decorating, and we're ready to decorate. It's as easy as just drizzling lines of that darker orange chocolate on top of your pumpkin truffles. So do a cross and then do another cross across that. I have some chopped chocolate here which we're going to use as a stalk, and you're just going to stick that on top of that wet darker chocolate. I'm going to finish the rest of this and then I want to show you the very last finishing touch that's going to bring these to life. I've just added a little bit of green candy melts that I've melted in the microwave to a piping bag, and I've fitted the end with a number 4 piping tip. And to finish these off, we're gonna add some little vines on top, and honestly guys, these are the cutest things ever. I just can't. That is a winner, guys. These things are so yum, so easy to make. You don't have to wait around and wait for these to set or put them in the fridge. They're so delicious, and above everything, they're really, really cute. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you have any other suggestions for videos or recipes you'd love to see me make on the Scran line, please leave a comment down below, because I'll join you guys down there when this video goes up. And if you want to watch any other sweet dessert videos, or you're looking for great recipe dessert ideas, I have a video over there that you can watch. Click on that, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. There's a button to subscribe there as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all on the next episode. Bye.